After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between our AFC champions and the representatives from the NFC. Hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
That's complete. Naku on the left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the
You know, Kate,
pickup.
that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And the Rams, 1st down.
70 Lions.
1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Still
down
10 yards to
and
get this
10.
1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This is our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields bails out of the pocket quick. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They're looking at second and pretty short. It's Achane on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
60 by 60.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey, now let's go. Ready?
Here's Achane up the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls take a second quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bulls break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Throwing it on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here he goes, third and long. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 11.
All set now, first and 10.
St. Louis, first down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Oh man, nothing looking for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back carries here. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They send a tight end in motion. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
Nakua here, he's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st down, Bull.
79 Broncos. 65.
Back to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Rams get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Back to the well again. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
14. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready!
Working on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Second down carry for Achane. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Bronco 80.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Ready! 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go!
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 12.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams have it now at the 40. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bulls take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Achane finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
4 yards.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Goes to the hurry up here.
St. Louis, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on first down, so they've got second and 14.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up second and 13.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Trap 60, get it. Hawk 70.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
Panther 11, 60 Maverick.
Third down from the gun. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
65, Jack. Come on, set. Bravo 80. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. Steady.
They'll throw it here on first. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense to the line fast.
Almost 7 yards. It's second down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! And the Rams have some new life in the fourth.
The second down pass.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
They'll
line.
come out throwing. It is caught left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll run Pacheco. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets it on a sneak. Touchdown! The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the jump.
All set to go now from the 35.
Down. 70 Lions.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soch field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Let's go.
The tight end in motion now.
70.
It's Achane in the inside give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Achane again on 2nd. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bulls take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that's That should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
A gain of 61 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa.
First down.
Rams down by 7.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Here we go, shot.
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Come on, come on.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Toss play left, Achane. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third down run from Achane. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here comes Williams on the return. And And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. And we've crowned a new champion. They just won the Super Bowl. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Huard here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.